true, although it can, excess weight can also. Absolutely, I think that's very insightful.
And also, night eating syndrome.
Yeah,
that causes weight gain. All right, I can allow 2 more questions. Paul, you've had your hand up. The lady next to the one who just spoke, and the lady at the back. Those 2 questions, and then we have to break up.
Now?
Yep.
I just said, yeah.
Mine's about media, and because I am a freelance journalist, I wanted to say that there's a tremendous amount of work that goes on in journalism about people guarding against getting obese, while rescuing good practice they do. There's an enormous amount also, and I've written articles myself on the importance of not getting there.
Yes, oh yes.
It's not all bad news coming out of magazines, especially women's magazines.
Oh, I wouldn't want to say that, but I'm afraid that, as I say, the blame side, if we can reinforces it, and every failure reinforces something that's already in the person who's going to feel bad. And I also worry about the children. Prevention, this is the only thing that worries me too about, Barrett's talked about this, about the children who have the, how much it already disadvantages an obese child, and a girl is more disadvantaged than a boy, already there's discrimination. Well, I worry again, if you're going to start want to target little girls and boys and tell them they're fat, or everything worries me about that, unless you really think you're going to make a difference. So please,
kept secret, and I guess it's a secret because we as scientists are still struggling with understanding what it is, but the 30% of the obese who actually don't have any health effects associated with their obesity are potentially a very distinct group, and there is now quite a lot of data showing that it might actually be detrimental in terms of survival to lose weight compared to remain overweight. So it's very important to distinguish the healthy overweight from the non-healthy overweight, because we may have to accept being overweight as something that's good for us, in the sense that if we start losing weight and deviate from that trajectory or that state we are in genetically, we might actually kill ourselves by experiencing early mortality if we try to lose weight. And I think that's a very important point in this debate, that obesity can be the right for some people.
Okay, the person, yes.
Dr. Campbell, it was lovely to hear about Topomax, the drug Topomax, that assists with weight loss. On the other hand, I have heard of the adverse effects, and particularly when it's taken in conjunction with a cocktail of so many other medications for severely diabetic people, obese, overweight, etc., and sleep apnea. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, on what some of the side effects, serious side effects could be, please?
Well, Topomax is a drug that is currently approved for neurological disorders, and in those cases, people take them for life. Epilepsy is one. And one of its side effects is that you don't remember all that well, or nominals, the names and stuff like that. So it has some cognitive effects. Pins and needles. And of course, one of the side effects is weight loss. That is actually on the side effect list, that probably do not have weight loss. I think those are the major ones. I'm trying to think of whether there's any other. There's not major drug interactions, but the ones most people don't want is the memory. I think they can put up with that. But I think this is the point. I don't worry. Everybody worries, and I don't want to keep going on, but about multiple drugs. But again, age helps me here. I saw people die in front of me virtually of high blood pressure once. You think it's a joke now because everybody's on 5 tablets for hypertension. Nobody ever talks about high blood pressure. But when I'm almost old enough
to remember the very early days, and I saw young people come in and have strokes from high blood pressure. You don't see that anymore. You don't even see the thing called malignant hypertension I used to see, because it's such a boring business treating high blood pressure. But we prescribe up to 5 drugs. Interactions, side effects, yeah, sure. But it's changed it. It's changed it.
It's wonderful, and I speak from personal experience because my younger brother passed away, and I think he was just beginning to take Topomax, and it wasn't properly monitored. You know, with
what did he pass away from?
We were not aware. Anyway, and I particularly focused, and I found, you know, the medications and that later on. Yes, and he was having effects, and he wasn't able to drive and all that.
Yes, it's common.
So that's why I asked. Thank you.
We can't hear the back.
Yeah, we're just discussing again the cognitive side effects, and I think when they first even prescribed it for epilepsy, they prescribed high doses.
Okay, I'm afraid we'll have to cut that short now. Valerie, could you please come up and do the thank you?
Yes.
And if you can all come and line up here too. And Barrett. And
Can you turn the video off?